All right, so we've washed our part and I've removed it from the build plate and we're gonna do a cure cycle. Ironically, I could not get this off the build plate with the plastic scraper, and I actually messed up my scraper a little bit. And I had said that I didn't think that this metal spatula was a good idea, but that's it got right underneath this part and took it right off my build plate and didn't scratch it. So maybe it's fine. Full disclosure, this is not the same print that I did earlier. This it was actually undersupported in a few spots, and so I fixed that inch 2 box and reprinted it overnight, and I've washed it. So now we're going to do the cure. So gantry is still raised after the wash cycle. I'm going to go ahead and put the platform in it. Go. I cleaned off the bottom of my print pretty well because I imagine it's going to get pretty gunky on that acrylic piece eventually. So now I'm going to shut the door. Oh, I guess I should turn it on. Yeah, that's loud. Oh. Not sure if it started in cure by default or if I had already set it before I shut it off. But at any rate, the gantry is lowering itself. Alright, so I wonder if that was just because I powered it back on, the gantry lowered. Anyway, I'm going to set it for a 6-minute cure cycle. Oops. And I'm going to hit go. And there it goes. Not sure why they have this giant window in the front. I imagine we're losing some light through there. But, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's see if I can keep it open. Oh. So that actually stops the cure. I have it set for 6 minutes, so I will check back in a couple and we'll see how it goes. And we're back after our 6-minute cure cycle. Let's check our part out and see how things are. It's not tacky at all. No, not even on the bottom. I thought that without a mirror underneath that it would be at least a little bit tacky, but it's not tacky anywhere. After using the form cure, I was a little unsure that 6 minutes would even be long enough, but it seems to be great. This unit does not do any heating at all. I know that the form cure does, but I think there's enough room in here to put one of those little heater units everybody's making. I'm not sure where you'd run the wiring. It seems to be plastic on the inside and metal on the outside. I guess you could drill a hole. Maybe you could get away with running it through the lid. But at any rate, I think, you know, doesn't look like there's any resin trapped, you know, in any of the small pockets. Yeah, this thing does what it says it's supposed to do. I think it's great. It's a little pricey, I know. Does it beat a coffee can full of alcohol and the sun? No. That's perfectly fine. I think if you have a business where you do any 3D printing, at least with SLA machines, or if you do a lot of little tiny miniatures, a lot of the gaming miniatures, I think this is probably worth a look, at least, especially given that the form wash and form cure together are over $1,000 US at least. And again, I bought this from a reseller, so they may have marked it up. When Anycubic releases it, it may actually be even cheaper. I paid $315 shipped, so you know, maybe it comes in at $250. I don't know. But anyway, do you need it? No. It looks nice. It takes a lot less room up on the bench. You still are dealing with a giant bucket of alcohol. And that's another point. The amount of alcohol you need for this is quite a bit. I mean, it's for about 9 bottles, so I wasn't sure how much I was going to need. But it's these 1,000 milliliter 32 ounce bottles. It's 4 of those. So, well, not quite 4, but almost 4. But anyway, I really like it. I'm going to be using this quite a bit. Hope this video and the others helped anybody on the fence. I know there's not a lot of information out there on this unit, so anyway, have fun printing.